Sure. Thanks. My name is Tom Hickey. I'm the Senior Vice President of Business Development at Farmland in Canada. I joined this organization in September 2024 um, when we had recognized that there was a really underserved market in rural communities and that hobby farms and rural homes weren't being serviced properly. I got excited about that opportunity. So my background has been in alternative lending and serving alternative markets for the last 30 years. I know I look like I'm 22, but I'm not. I have a little bit more experience in that. So I'm here really promoting our product across Canada to Canadians that are interested in living in more rural communities.
Excellent. That hobby farm mortgage has been a weird space. There's agriculture lending and residential, and we've even had an issue with that. You try and buy that rural property, it just doesn't work well because there's too much land, too much value, not enough house. So I know you're going to go into that, but when I heard that this is now something that's available, I'm like, fantastic. Let's talk about it. So do you want to let's set the stage for the conversation. What qualifies as a hobby farm?
Well, I mean, for us, a hobby farm is something that has, some agricultural components to the property, and that component might be a barn or a field or a house or a coop. But the reality is it's not really an active farm. It's just a property that happens to be rural. And I mean, you hit on it there when you talked about it being between agricultural and residential. There are plenty of people, and we saw this really particularly since COVID, where people really wanted to get out of the city and kind of get their own space. And they were looking to buy these properties that, a beautiful home on a 5 or 15 or 50 or 100 acre property that wasn't really an active farm, but it had agricultural components to it, whether that was a barn or maybe some hay at the back or a coop or a pen. And traditional banks that were selling on just residences often don't like what that looks like.